Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play for Civilization 6 as we continue our Deity run with Germany here, pushing for a scientific victory, I believe. I don't think I've changed my mind yet, so we'll continue to go with that. The only reason I say that is because, we're, almost halfway there for a diplomatic victory. In fact, once we finish the World's Fair here, we'll get 1 point there, and we could force the issue with this competition and get a couple points there as well, so... I mean, diplomatic victory is just so easy to get. So I'm probably going to avoid that. I usually try to reserve a diplomatic victory for when my other victory type's not going so well. And it's just like, okay, let's just win the game. But yeah, I think we're just going to ignore that for now and push towards, like I said, the science victory. Part of that thinking leads me to decide not to put any points into this. We don't care. We don't care about this at all. Unless Menelik is going to get too many points that he would be problematic, which I don't think is the case. Let's go look at this again. Where is... Oh, there he is. No, he's only got 3 points. So no, him getting a couple points is not going to hurt a single thing. So we'll let him win that. That's not a problem. All right. We are still getting science points for our great scientist here. Would like to get... This is a pretty good great scientist for us to pick up if we can. So we're going to work towards that. Other than that, I think everything else is going mostly okay. Did we use up all of our great engineer? No. He's still got 1 charge left. Okay, cool. We got our naturalist here. Just double check we didn't, miss anything. Oh, wait a minute. Has that been there the whole time? Or did we just recently get the territory to be allowed that? It might have been there the whole time, and it's because it's white I missed it. Or, again, maybe we just got it. So... All right, well, we'll at least have a natural park to set up. I mean, I think we already took the civic thing that would have gotten boosted by that. It looks like we did. But, I mean, he's sitting there doing nothing anyway, and I don't think we're going to use his tiles for much of anything. So why not? I mean, we're not going to use the terrorism that much, but I think it gives you a couple era score points, so sure. I mean, a couple points would be helpful right about now. 5 more points would be getting us into another golden age, which I would like. You know what we need to do? I just realized. I almost goofed, guys. I almost goofed. I'm glad I saw this and stopped for a second. If you guys have been yelling at me, then I don't blame you. But we need to come in here and buy us a U-boat because... Or we could swap off this technology and just build the U-boat. No, but we're going to go ahead and buy the U-boat. It's fine. We're about to finish nuclear subs, and that would make the U-boats unbuildable. So we'll buy us a U-boat, get our 4 points here that we would have lost forever once that technology finished, and that's fine. We're good now. We got the U-boat. All is well with the world now. Now we can finish that technology. Pound maker. No, I don't care about any of that stuff right now. There is our first technology of a new era. That gets us another era score. In fact, I believe that gets us the 5 we needed, right? Yep. So we are now officially in the golden age. So setting this thing up is kind of irrelevant now, but whatever. I'm just going to get it done to get it done. I mean, I could have held on to that until the next era, but truth be told, we might not need another era. We might be able to push past this and get to a point where... the era won't make that much of a difference for us. Yeah, get you healed up, my friend. Sure. We can go ahead and upgrade you to a nuclear sub. Why not? So we got that nuclear, that barbarian outpost. We can go take over here in a moment. Build 2 biplanes. Have 3 armies we could definitely do. Yeah, let's go ahead and get that. We should be able to get 3 armies some way, somehow. Let's see. We got a crossbow corps over there. We got a field cannon corps down here. So if we got us another field cannon, which we may not be able to do. We're up to machine guns, aren't we? We are. How long would it take us to get some machine guns? 4 turns. I mean, I guess that's fine. I mean, I know we were saving honor gold for a little bit to make sure we got this guy, but I think we're actually going to be okay now. think we're pushing past everybody else. We're going to be fine there. So we'll get the machine gun there. We'll get these guys upgraded. Actually, what we could do is just upgrade you now. It's quite expensive. We might want to wait till capitalism's done and take the little thing that makes it a little bit cheaper just to get it done. I think building this machine gun is still fine because I can group with this guy. We do have a couple line infantry. Move you up there. Maybe you can group up together. We'll need one more line infantry to go with you guys, but that should be fine. We do have one biplane already. Getting a couple more... Or was it one more biplane? Yeah, getting one more biplane would get us advanced flight as well. You completed your research grants. I mean, we do want spaceport somewhere, but I don't think this is the place that we want them at. Another spy would not hurt. Let's go ahead and get us a spy. Apparently, we need another spy. Wow. I'm going to go ahead and do a flood barrier here just to make sure we don't lose any land, especially since that is our factory spot. In fact, we're probably going to do some flood barriers everywhere. Oh, hello. We've got ability to do the Golden Gate Bridge. Do we have anywhere else that we could do that at? We do not. I mean, it's not like amazing here necessarily, because this, I mean, it's not our credit for to go over. We're not going to use it as a bridge. Let's put it that way. And then the +4 appeal for all tiles is not a big deal. The 100% tourism from natural parks in that city obviously is irrelevant. Trade routes traveling through that, probably not super relevant. The only thing we're going to get from this is obviously being a wonder. And then of course the amenities. So sure. Why not? We'll go ahead and build it. Kind of wouldn't mind it being here. It'd be kind of cool for some weird reason. Instead of just, yeah, I don't know. Why not? So we get that built. Let's get you sent back home, please. We'll get you upgraded here in a bit. You are continuing on doing some railroading. Okay. I think all that looks great. You continue doing your thing, my friend. You are just going to go, I guess, auto-explore. If there is anything else to auto-explore, we'll get you sent out. You can go ahead and kill that guy. You do have a promotion, but we'll let you kill him. That way this guy can move up a little bit if he needs to. That should be fine. Yes, seaport probably. Probably the stock exchange here. Let's go and get you to do the flood barrier just to get that knocked out. Check on our trade stuff. We got some furs we can get away. Or not give away, but sell. And then we get a couple things from you guys. And there we go. Looks good. So the aid request is almost done. World's Fair, I think we are the winners of that. We should be. I don't think they'll catch us in one turn. So that'll get us a little bit there. Rock bands. Let's see here. You can just take the, yeah, you can take the kill here, I guess. Why are you moving that way? Did I accidentally tell you to move somewhere? It was not intentional. We'll go ahead and finish this guy off. And we'll be able to move in to take that hopefully next turn before somebody else gets it. We're actually about to be able to get destroyers. I meant to swap off this. I mean, we'll swap off it because it'll save us a teeny tiny bit. Because we're going to get it anyway. And I don't urgently need to grab that. It's not like it's going to save much, to be fair. Absorb the city-state into your empire. Grants you +10 loyalty per turn in the city. I suppose we could just find our least favorite city-state. Yeah, why not? You are going to go for the flood barrier. You are also going to go for a flood barrier just to get those knocked out. They're going to be very, very quick to build. What is our best producing city? That is our capital, is it not? What am I looking for? Wrong button. Fields. Best producing city is Aachen, but Heidelberg and Magdeburg are both very close behind. So those three might be just the three we need to build spaceports in. So Aachen, Magdeburg, and Heidelberg. So these three would be our best. It's interesting that Hamburg is not, even though it's got the best Hansa. What is Hamburg's? Why do I keep hitting the wrong button? Hamburg's is... it's close. Okay, it's very, very close. 96, obviously, is pretty good. So really, any of those that are 90 or above would be pretty solid choices for a spaceport. Berlin would not be. That's not one on my list. You don't really need a neighborhood super urgently. I mean, aerodromes, all those things would be good. Let's just go and get you to go to another spy. Let's get you guys connected up a little bit here, I think. I mean, we can technically go around that way, but we might as well spend a couple cycles coming down this way. You are the one that can go ahead and get us a city-state. I think we want to keep Nalanda. We never got Geneva, did we? I mean, we're not miles away, and actually we can get Geneva now. So we will go ahead and get Geneva now. I didn't realize we had 2 points just sitting there. That is fine. Nalanda we actually don't even have. Nalanda wouldn't be bad. And the reason I say Nalanda wouldn't be bad is because I'm not going to be building this thing anymore, although it is giving us just some nice science right now. So maybe less valuable. Hong Kong we don't want to do, I don't think. No, we don't want Hong Kong to flip over. We want to keep that one for ourselves. We want to keep Mexico City for ourselves. Venice, any of the gold ones are really good for us. That's not what I wanted. What about up here? Geneva definitely not. Granada would be an option because I don't really care that much about it, but that's so far away. Don't know if that's going to give us that much benefit. Is there anything even remotely close over here? Maybe Brussels might not be bad. Yeah. I mean, it's giving us some bunch of production right now though, so probably less valuable. Kumasi would not be bad. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like it, but we're so far away from getting points into that. And there's others that I do want. This is a good one. This is absolutely a good one to pick up. I'm not going to say that it's not, but because of the distance it would take us to get it up to like a suzerain status and be able to take control of this, I just don't think it's worth chasing that down. We've got several others that we already are working on. So I think Kumasi does make the most sense because it is actually relatively close to us. So we're going to take you over to Kumasi. Does it not? Why is it not highlighting for Kumasi? Is it just because it's not in vision range? Oh, we had to be suzerain, don't we? We had to be suzerain in the first place. I think I misunderstood that. Yes. Must be in a city that we are suzerain of. Okay, then. Singapore, Geneva. I mean, really, we're only suzerain with people that we actually wanted to be suzerain with, right? Like, I'm going to have to sit on that one. I mean, Brussels probably makes the most sense otherwise, but maybe we'll get suzerain with one of those that we don't care about as much just for that reason. For now, you can just chill somewhere and go to sleep. You are chilling until you become a destroyer here very soon. Somebody built... Jadwiga built the Panama Canal.
Always try to rub up against money. For if you rub up against money long enough, some of it may rub off on you.
I mean, obviously, market economy is pretty strong. In fact, I think we're just going to take that one straight up. This one's becoming pretty valuable now. 18 food, 8 production, 5 gold. It's not bad. Oh, we wanted to grab... I think we can get rid of the coal and niter. That was just mostly just so we can sell bits and bobs. I mean, don't get me wrong, the 10 science is not really helping us that much, but I think we'll leave it in place for now. We'll go ahead and get the discount here and do some upgrades. Aid request is done. We did not even remotely place. That's okay. We did get the World's Fair, though, and that gave us a bunch of stuff just now. Let me swap off Advanced Flight for just a moment. Let's pick up... Guess we got Combined Arms boost for free. That's fine. Let's pick up this one. Nuclear Fission. I mean, I don't think we're going to... I mean, we can't sit around waiting for this one, so we're going to go and just grab that one and get it done. That's going to be fine. I don't know. It doesn't matter where you come through. You are... Well, I was going to have you turn into an army, but I still will, I guess, but it's less important now. We have uranium under here. There's some irony here that our diplomatic quarter is sitting on top of a uranium deposit. I don't know why, but I find that incredibly funny. Wait, do we have more? Do we have right here next to each other? Wow, we have double uranium deposits right here. So at least we're getting uranium, right? Or are we not getting that? Do we not get that now? Usually when you're sitting on top of something, you get it. Do we not get it for uranium? We got combined arms. Yeah, new deals available. Surely we're getting that. We can always pick up Reformed Church at any point. We don't care right now, though. Nuclear program. I mean, it's already boosted. We might as well grab that. Let's see here. You could go for... I mean, at some point, a spaceport, maybe here in Hamburg. For right now, we're going to get this Ferris wheel out of the way. Just keep that maxed out. You can go ahead and get... We don't have enough oil. Really? We really are using all of our oil, aren't we? We're about to get the boost there. We could always buy that out and just get it right away. Actually, before we do that, then, let's go ahead and get you to work on a builder. To go up there and hook that up here in a moment. Okay, that all looks good. You're chilling then for a minute. You are... I guess going to move down. I guess you can take your promotion now, finally. Let's see here. I guess we'll gain sources here. I should check our spies to make sure none of them are currently trying to steal nuclear fission. I don't know which of these would actually help us. Yeah, I really don't. I could say no buildings could be created in a district just to be mean. No buildings in a theater square. I don't know. I don't care. 100% of the facilities yields in... We're doing probably some production stuff. Industrial. We'll do that. Or science. But I think that one's going to be fine. None of these do I feel like we desperately need to, like, get. I mean, the most one I might do is just put points into one of these diplomatic victory point ones. But I don't really care. Like, everybody else is pretty far away. So I think we can sit on what we've got right now. Sorry, my nose is really itchy. And I just don't need to put points in. I don't want to put too many points in and us suddenly risk being the winner. But I don't mind spreading that to other people, though. We might need to take a look at it. Actually, we did get the industrial one. We get some points there. I might need to take a look at it because we might need to, at some point, figure out who we want to take points away from, like Simon Bolivar and things like that. Claim a great person. Are we still in the lead for this one? We are still in the lead for this one. Looking like we're going to get it, unless somebody just comes in and takes it with, Interesting. Okay, this is going to be a good combo with the one we got. We can swip him in there, become suzerain, and then swip this guy in there to steal it. So there we go. There's our 1-2 punch right there. We do want to transfer to another city. To be in the city to do that, don't we? So we want to come over here to, I guess over here is fine. You can start making your way over this way. And this guy will also start making his way to there. We'll get Kamasi, and then we'll take it for ourselves instantly. Because why not? Get our one little solitary flood barrier. Choose escape route. Let's go on foot. He was killed. Unfortunate. That was in Geneva, too. I mean, at least we got Geneva on our side at the moment, or at least we did a second ago. We do, so we're still getting that boost to science at the moment. Machine gun, you were going to come down and group with this guy, I believe. Or this guy. No, I think it was this guy. You're going to become a machine gun. That's fine. You can become an army. Because why not? You are also going to become a machine gun. And this guy's going to scooch up, become a machine gun as well. We'll have another army just because we can. Trader. Let's go for whatever's going to be the best gold. Combination of gold and science and stuff, but no, this looks good. You're going to take that finally. All 30 gold of that. You, I guess for now, can come back home. Just come back to Dortmund. You can come back to Trier, just so you can get grouped up with that guy. Become an army, I suppose. I still need oil. We're going to get it here in a moment. Oh, that's what I was going to do. I was going to check to see if the spies were... Now you're protecting and you are gang sources. So we don't actually have any spies going after technology right now. Still might be worth holding off on this one if there are other options, but otherwise we will definitely finish that one. Oh, looks like Golden Gate Bridge got finished. That's okay. I don't really care. I was just getting it because it was available. So let's see here. What do we got as options? I mean, we can own 3 tanks. We come down here and boost some stealth technology. And stealth technology is a leaf tech, so we don't really need that one. Composites could be useful, though. Alright, let's go ahead and do the flood barrier here, then. That's fine. You can just alert there. That's okay. Claim correct person. No, do not care. I mean, it's going to give it to somebody else, but it's just not worth it. Sometimes I block people by taking things that I know they want. In that particular case, I just don't think it's helpful. Usually what I go with here is Royal Society, so that we can get our workers turned into things for our spaceports. All right, you finished the builder, which is going to be able to hook that up here in just a moment. So then just go ahead and swap back to the Ferris wheel. That's going to be good. You are going to work on the harbor that you've never had, which is hilarious. You are going to become an army. You're going to, guess, hook this one little tile up. At least these two are connected this way as well. You're still waiting on some oil. That may never come. We'll find out. Get that hooked up. You're just going to alert, my friend. You are going to come back somewhere. I guess Hamburg. Really? People still want horses. Okay. And iron. I don't know what that... What? Sure. Get a couple points of culture. Yep, niter you can all have. I don't care anymore. Coal, yes, because we swapped over to oil now, have we? We full oil? I think we are. If not, then we should be. Aluminum, need to hold on to aluminum, because aluminum we use for space parts. Oil, obviously, we don't want to give up. And uranium, we don't want to give up. Cool, I like it. And we are gaining uranium. Yes, we are. I thought we were, but it just wasn't showing up right away. Okay, what else? Looks like we've gotten some world climate growth, but we've already got almost all of our flood barriers. In fact, that's the last one, I believe. Nope, there's one right down there. So, should have them all in time, though. Not worried about that at all. All right, you are still coming back to Trier, even though that guy kind of technically blocked you. Well, actually, no, you're a core. So, no, you will not go to Trier. You need to go somewhere else. You'll go to, honestly, Aachen. Looks like it needs a friend. 3 tanks. I mean, we can get a couple tanks. Yeah, why not? Spending gold to turn into science. All right, you also still need oil. There's one tank right there who also needs oil. We need to get this hooked up. Okay, where's my builder? There you are. Get that hooked up. Does that give us enough oil to overcome our deficit? Don't know. We'll find out. If it does, then we're awesome. I guess just sit in Berlin. That's fine. Okay, well, that one's hooked up, isn't it? Yep, railroad. Those are all hooked up. I mean, I could hook this one up just because why not? So that one's railroad. Yes, so we'll come back over here and we'll railroad down to this little connection point. Okay. Probably spaceports for some of these big cities then. You're not one of the bigger ones though, are you? Magdeburg? No, you're not. Definitely not. I mean, you could be, probably, if I looked up some of the power plant stuff, but I do need more spies. I think I'm just going to go ahead and straight into the... No, you know what? We're probably fine on having just get a spy. You... I'm in a shopping mall. Usually what I go with here, even though it's tourism, and I do like the growing tall. Honestly, more food would help us grow. This city can get really big. You know what? In this city, it probably is better to go for the food and get the city to continue to grow. I guess I can focus production on the cities that I know are going to be my targets here. Obviously Aachen. I don't think it was Magdeburg, was it? Maybe it was Magdeburg. Hamburg for sure. Heidelberg, Hamburg, Magdeburg, or Heidelberg, Hamburg, Aachen. Was it Magdeburg? I don't think so. I thought it was... Maybe it was based on what they were building at that time, and that was just showing up as a higher yield. 108, 108. I think it was one of these down. I think it was Magdeburg. For some reason, it's just not as high now. I mean, we only need 3, I think. 3 would be a good number of spaceports, so I think these 3 is fine. Yeah, okay. We're okay with those 3 then. So the 3 that are focused on production will be our targets for that stuff. You've never done it, campus. Can also do a Venetian arsenal because we can. And I think we will, again, because we can. Nope, not giving up my aluminum, my friend. I don't think we're even close to capping, are we? A little more than halfway. Moderate flood that has been mitigated.
Nuclear age, I think, were weakened in their capacity to love. Hard to love.
Bunch of great scientist points. That actually might be worth plugging in, even at the cost of 61 gold right now. Because that will help us get that scientist. I think we'll plug that in for just a bit. What are we looking at, by the way? And we're only at 36 now, but it hasn't recalculated, so I think that'll work out. I mean, this guy is obviously we're about to get, and that's fine. I mean, it's pretty good. Oh, there's oil right there. I think we're gonna get that one anyway, so we'll just let that roll. Speaking of oil, we are using up all of our oil. Wow, all that power. Power is hefty. Can we buy that tile? We cannot. So we'd have to just expand to it just naturally, which is fine. If only some idiot hadn't lost his oil over here. We'd be in a much better place. Okay. I mean, we don't really need suffrage. So I think we'll move up to professional sports here. Space race, obviously. Well, you know what? We're actually going to go for Cold War. Space race is a logical one for us to go to. We never hooked up that right there, did we? That lumber mill, or the 2 wheat. I mean, I don't think it was critical that we did. Definitely plenty of other things we could have hooked up. We need to send you out into the world, into the wild. Where do we want to send you? Well, first off, let's become friends with you. Be a friendly folk. Addis Ababa is... That's you, right? Wait. Who is Addis Ababa? Yeah, I was going to say, make sure. It is Ethiopia. I was like, am I crazy? I mean, I am crazy, but for other reasons. So we'll send you to Addis Ababa, I think. I don't think we had anybody sent there yet. This is Trier. Not going to be a spaceport site, at least not under the current plan. Show. Honestly, I don't know. Let's do another airfield, just because we can. All right, swap off composites for now. We'll eventually get a couple tanks, I think. Definitely not going to be killing a fighter, so we'll knock that one out straight up. All right. Actually, we're a bit over time. I was having too much fun. We're going to go ahead and put a cut in there when we come back. More of the same. Just keep pushing towards the end game here. We're very close. We're going to start building our spaceports like really soon. But yeah, that's going to be it. I do appreciate you guys watching. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye. I wanted to give a special shout out to the following channel members. Thank you so much for supporting the channel.